Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very special day because it is the day that we're going to be giving Ganyu some screen time here on this account. I've been pre-farming for 3 weapons and I've been pre-farming for high talent levels, so this video will absolutely do justice for this character. I'm very excited to record this. So before we actually get started, what's the actual plan in today's video? Well, as you can see, I have 3 bows here today that I want to showcase, and I do have a Polar Star, which is quite surprising even to me. I ended up pulling for Polar Star at the end of 5.3 on the Chronicled, and I did end up winning the 50-50, which is super blessed. So today we have Ganyu and we have 3 weapons to showcase, and we have some melt shenanigans that I want to show. But before we actually get into the showcase stuff in this video, we do have a Ganyu. We have a goat that we need to level. So, but this is the team that I did initially plan to use her in, and Lanian is here for VV Shred and a shield. Unfortunately, still C0 as per my previous video, but we can also try doing something like this. This is definitely a totally valid team. This is called Burn Melt. You can kind of make sense, doesn't it? You can apply the burning aura with Nahida, and then Bennett is there to buff Mavika. Oh yeah, Mavika is on scroll, by the way. So yeah, this video is going to be using Mavika on scroll. This is what she is rocking right now. These are her stats: 72, 190. Not a single roll of ER, pretty decent. I'm not worried about that at all. Lanian is on VV, of course. Bennett is on Noblesse. And Ganyu is on Wondrous Troop. And these are Ganyu stats before leveling. So yeah, as it currently stands, this Ganyu with my Wondrous Troop pieces is in the top 4% of Akasha, which is honestly quite surprising. But I guess that's just what happens when you play the game, because you do end up just passively getting Wondrous Troop pieces. But this is probably the best piece on her. The raw value on this is incredible. It's very good. Very good piece. But yeah, the only downside of this current set that I'm running here is that Ganyu is slightly lacking in EM. And this is probably my weakest piece by far. But anyways, without any further ado, I think we should just get into this. We should just start leveling her up. And boom, there it is. Level 90. So the plan for the talent is to go 979. I think most importantly, you mainly care about her normal attacks. I think that's the case. So let's get them up. And we immediately run into this. So yeah, let's just do this so we can not worry about the green book. There it is. Do we want to get the skin? I think we want to get the skin. I'll get the skin after I'm done leveling the talents. The skin is super beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. Okay, so we gotta craft these. Give me those bonuses, Sucrose. Thank you kindly. Thank you very much. Bonk. Put that there. And now we can level the burst. So yeah, the most important thing probably here is this. We could crown this. Maybe that's worth it. Probably not for this video, because I really don't want to spend all the Mora. The Mora is going to be a problem. See, I only have 2.4 million left right now. I've carefully calculated that this is all enough for this video, because I've been building so many characters as of late that it's like it's getting crazy on the Mora. Getting very crazy on the Mora. Bam! There it is. Okay, now we just cruise to the end with this. There it is. 979, and I have so little more left. But that's fine, because she's now done. I have all the weapons leveled up, so we're gonna go test these now. First things first, I just want to go check something out. I just want to go see how hard she can hit. I also have to figure out how to optimally do the rotation for when we actually go for the highest hit. Because I need to use Lanian to shred cryo, and then I need to use Mavika to do the scroll thing, and then Bennett burst, and then I can start doing damage with Ganyu. So yeah, right now let's see how high we can melt. Let's see what the melt is doing. 41k? Was that a melt? I actually don't know if it was. I swear I'm like reverse melting. It's not supposed to go like this. Well, Well, I don't even remember what the biggest number was that we saw. We might want to... Maybe we can try a burn melt. Like, what if we just replace Lanian with... But we're gonna lose the shield, which is like the biggest problem here. We can try burn melt with Nahida. How would that go? I would want to... Okay, let's see. Let us see. The optimal rotation is still like, I gotta figure that one out, but... What was that? 85k? 88k? I mean, good grief. That was a lot easier to play than Lanian. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a lot easier to play than Lanian. But let's... Maybe we want to try a different weapon. Maybe we want to try Skyward Harp. That could be it. So let's give this a shot. Let's give Skyward Harp a shot. Oh, right. I was gonna buy the skin. Okay, the skin is definitely gonna be... The skin is definitely gonna be a... It's gonna be a damage increase. There's no way it's not. Boom! This is the biggest damage increase. Let's put that on. Okay, let's try Skyward Harp, actually. Oh, it's actually so pretty. Kind of like the back of the dress kind of reminds me of Farina, actually. But yeah, Skyward Harp. So what was the max damage we saw there? 88k. What's my crit? Like what am I looking at here? 61 to 35. I'm pretty sure you get a crit buff though. Okay, now that's that. Yeah, this is the crit buff. After firing a Frostflake arrow, the crit rate of subsequent Frostflake arrows and their resulting bloom effect is increased by 20. So what does that effectively mean? We have like 81% crit rate? That's more than enough to me. I think the only problem is that we're a little bit low on EM, but that's okay. I think we're still kind of dunking this guy. 79k, 95k. Well, I mean, we're absolutely just destroying this dude. Maybe we should actually take this to the abyss. I mean, Ganyu is not weak. Ganyu is not a weak character, but to be fair, I am running a double Archon team here to support her, so... Well, I guess a triple Archon team if you consider this fucking runt. Sorry, that was mean. I shouldn't have said that. It's okay, Bennett. The Yansan is gonna replace you next patch anyways. So we saw 95k with Skyward Harp. Amos is a good weapon, by the way. I don't care what anyone says. Amos is a great weapon. The only problem is this. Crit rate is so low. And it's because I'm running a crit damage hat. I do have this that I can level. I can level this too. I guess we might as well try, right? It's a good investment. Well, good grief. For damage. Oh man, it's so cooked. Do I even want to keep leveling this? EM is kind of fine. Oh no, it's such a Thanos piece. I hate it so much. Oh, I'll keep it. I guess I'd have to use it though, for the purpose of this. But the crit damage goes so low with this. I guess it doesn't matter because she has like almost 3k attack unbuffed with Amos. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Let's see what damage it does. So the Amos does a ton of damage as long as you are far away from the mob like that. That's it. The catch of this weapon is just this thing. So the longer your arrow is in the air, like for example, if I was shooting someone like on Mount Yugu over there, then, you know, just do a lot of damage. Obviously, that's not how it works. Like, there's a cap to this. You can't just one-shot everything. But you get my point. If the arrow is in the air for a long time, then, you know, that's good. That's great. It does a lot of damage. So let's see how much damage it does against Masanori. What's the highest we've seen right now? Like a 95k? I think we can definitely hit 100k in the correct setup. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. That's the thing with Ganyu. You do not want to get hit on this character. You are gonna be so cool. And that's what I mean. You gotta be very good at iframing on this character if you plan to run without a shielder. She just has so much attack with this weapon. It's crazy how much. I actually wonder how much attack she has when buffed with Bennett. Holy cow, she has almost 4k attack. 4k attack without Amos bow in Bennett's burst. That's insanity to me. What if we just go like unfiltered, no buffs whatsoever testing before we go into the abyss? Just no buffs at all. Just hit the boss. Try and be at like max range. So we're going to be trying Polar Star first. I think that Lanian kind of fell by the wayside for this team. The offensive capability of this team is like crazy good. I'm having a little bit of a tough time figuring out when I can swirl cryo with Lanian. Like, how does the rotation on her actually look like? I would have to look further into that. But yeah, let's just do some damage. Like, literally just do this. 19k no melt. That's with Polar Star. Okay, so what was that, like 19k we saw? Let's swap to Skyward Harp. Swap to Skyward Harp and go again, we go again. So we do this. 20k. Okay, that is very slightly better actually. Interesting. Quite interesting. Very slightly better than Polar Star, but to be fair, I'm not playing Polar Star optimally right in that. Yeah, so you do normal attack, charged attack, and then elemental skill or burst. And then you get a massive attack bonus there, which is sick. It's actually so good. But yeah, let's try Amos bow. We could also try Lanian on TTDS at some point. Maybe that's a thing. Right. So, Amos bow testing. 27k? Are you kidding me? Okay, so max range Amos bow is absolutely insanely better than... so that's a lot better. Okay, max range Amos bow. I don't even know if that was max range. I don't know if that was max range. I think it was, but just in case it wasn't, let's try it again. Alright, let's go literally like super far away. No, okay, so yeah, that was max range. That was definitely max range. Yeah, so... See what I mean, though? It's kind of antithetical to have Amos bow and Bennett's burst here. That's really unfortunate. You can never really get the max range Amos buff if you're stuck inside Bennett's burst. But Bennett's burst is so powerful, keeps you healthy, that it's really hard not to stand in it, you know what I'm saying? So maybe... there's so many technicalities here with these weapons. That's why I think this is a super interesting video for me to record. If you're fully free to play and you don't have access to any 5-star weapons, or you haven't lost any 50-50s, or you haven't gotten lucky/unlucky on the standard banner, then you can use a 4-star weapon from the Inazuma Crafted series, which is her best, full free to play best in slot for 4-star weapons. Charge attack cryo damage on the second half is increased. Do they actually want me to play Ganyu on the second half? Maybe I do that. Maybe we try Ganyu on the second half instead. Maybe we try that. Maybe we give that a little shot. Maybe that's the play. I'm finding it so hard to swirl cryo though. Like, it's so difficult with this. I don't know. I need to get that rotation down. I also... this is my first time actually using Mavika as like an off-field support / burst, burst DPS. And it's a little bit janky, but I do think I can get used to it. I think I can totally get used to it. So for this side, we just wanna get rid of these eremites basically. What's the fastest way we can do that without like losing our mind? Maybe some Raiden Quick Bloom. Alrighty, on the other side. So, charge attack cryo damage is supposedly gonna nuke here quite hard. So let's give that a shot. $140k. $140k is nothing to scoff at. Alright, I can totally clean up this rotation and do this in time. I just need a faster first side. And also, how did I see 140k on the first half? Like, what the hell was that? That was insanity. So, maybe we try Burn Melt. Maybe Burn Melt is actually the way to go here instead of Lanyan. It's just, I'm having a hard time swirling. That's the problem. Burn Melt. That could be the play here, so let's give that a shot. How do we do the first side real quick? Maybe like Emily Zhongling, Dea, Cloud Retainer for some healing. I mean, Kazuha for grouping, maybe. Emily burning, like, people slept on this character so hard. So hard. People actually just, like, forgot Emily even existed, but this character is super goated, super goated. There it is. I can't be in Bennett's circle, man. I can't be in it. Because now I don't have shields. Now it's hard. Get me back in it. Get me back in it. Oh my good god. We're gonna swap weapons. I don't want to think about Amos. I don't want to think about Amos. So now we are on Polar Star. This should be a little bit better, but I still suck at this rotation. This is so difficult. 111k, 114k. That second hit missed, unfortunately. I cannot do anything. Where's the next mob? There he is. Oh my god, dude, let me cast. Well, we did it in time. We did do that in time. Just barely on time. I played that very badly as well. But anyways, that has to be the end of the video. Oh, it's a complicated character, I think. If you want to actually optimize something like a Polar Star, then your rotation becomes very... You have to do like something like this. Like a normal attack into a charged attack, and then you do this or this. So that's how you get maxed Polar Star stacks. We could also probably have put Lanyan on TTDS, but I completely forgot about that because I almost never, for some reason, I just almost never end up using TTDS. It's on Mona right now, and my Mona is level 1, so yeah. So I'm super happy with Ganyu, despite the fact that she's a little bit difficult to control, but I think that comes with time. I think you just sort of get used to this like gameplay. Also, I do realize that for that Abyss, I also forgot to press my R key on the keyboard, but that's another thing that is definitely just gonna come with time. But yes, so that's all I have for the Ganyu video. I'm very satisfied with her. I think the fact that I lost the 50-50 on Shen's Chronicled Wish and I ended up copying Ganyu is probably the best outcome I could have possibly asked for on that banner. But yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed this video at any point, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to this channel. You already know how it goes, all that YouTube jazz. I guess I should make mention of the fact that the next video will be a strong boxing video where I will go extremely hard on Golden Troop and hopefully raise my Farina's artifacts into the stratosphere as well as my officials. So that is something you can look forward to, I suppose. I'm just completely and totally rambling at this point. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. You already know how it goes, all that YouTube jazz. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.